who's the baby daddy. I'm not going to tell you based on who I want to be baby daddy, but who I think is going to make the more complicated plot point. It's going to be Paul. Because we all know Joe is the easier love interest. He's the more lovable character. Most people want Joe to be in game because they like Joe, not necessarily they like Georgia, but they love Joe. But when in the history of shows have they ever made it easy for the in game to just get the girl? They want to drag it on as long as possible, and the only way to do that is to put an obstacle in between them, which is basically like now she's pregnant with Paul's child. And now that they lay down the foundation that Paul is not the nice guy that he seems to be, that he does have deep anger issues, it's only going to be even more complicated because who's going to replace Gil in this scenario, right? Because Gil has now disappeared. I don't think he's going to be back for season 4. So I think that Paul is going to take over that role a little bit. Honestly, I think it would be delicious if Georgia ran for mayor against Paul. I think that would make for some dramatic gold. But I think that if Paul ends up being the baby daddy, I think that would be more reason for her to back him for mayor. Because at the end of the day, if she's tied to Paul in that way, she's probably going to want to make sure that, her child is set for life. She's probably going to want her child to feel secure. So there would be no advantage for them if Paul failed,